Hello trader, welcome back to my channel Forex Black Box. I will review pound pairs and gold and euro USD. Talk a little bit about what happened today between US and Iran. Just before anything, I hope that you guys don't hold any position over the weekend. I'm doing that on Friday night. The market is still open. At my time here in London is 8:45 p.m. We'll go another hour, 15 minutes to close the market. So I hope that none of you have the position open because anything can happen really. So don't try to gamble or think your stop loss will be hit or your take profit will be hit. So because market will move and gap and do a lot of stuff if anything happen, any action from Iran. So anyway, let's just start with Pound. Pound USD, as you can see, I just draw this butterfly formation just now before I start recording. As we can see, Bound just booked back down and he just pulled back about 61% Fibonacci. Not exactly 61%, but is more or less. If I move it up, 63%. Don't expect everything to be right on the spot. It's going to be a little bit uh, ups and downs in the same area you're looking for to exit or enter positions. So don't, for example, don't put position exact on the pip. You have to leave like a room for it to up or down. Don't try to exit here in the right place or take profit in the same area. You need to leave a room at least 10 pips between the area of interest and up or down. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the daily view, and I'm looking at potential butterfly pattern. We hit the 62% now, and what I expect from this pattern to be completed. Scenario one, we could see Monday coming back down here and retest this natural area. For me, is no support or resistance yet. It is support, sorry, resistance here. We break it and we come retest it and we popped back up to come to 61% of this move down, come back up, and we're coming back down again. Probably we're gonna retest it next week. That's the scenario one. We're gonna retest it and we'll continue back up to this short resistance area here at this 2 wick around up there on the daily, this area. So I expect it to come back up here again. It will be higher than this one, higher than this swing high, and from there we could see a down move. That's the scenario one. Scenario two, we actually keep going and we break this support area and we'll keep going all the way down here. That's scenario two. I'm trying to trade it hopefully from next week. I will be trading pound USD because this distance equal this distance. If we have this played well and we're gonna break this area, this support area here, which we supported here, here, and we break through. We come here, didn't really hold very well. We broke below it, we breach it, and we come back up again. I expect the same scenario is gonna happen like here. It's gonna happen here again, but this time it's gonna go even lower. So if we look to do this, probably pound we're gonna go down here, do rotation and go down again, and probably continue back up and do another wave up. That's the scenario two. Scenario three, we will just see bound consolidate here, really, then break higher, fulfill this position, and go down from there. That's the three scenario on bound USD. Where if USD becomes safe haven for the stock and bound is not going to be having any supportive news to keep it strong, so I expect that to keep going down, and we'll take scenario two, which is going to go down. And we're talking about if, for example, if you just assume that you open, I said this morning because in my stream I said it's going to break below this low, then it will come back up again up to here, but didn't go. FOMC then was not effective to push the dollar down, dollar still holding positions. So I expect from next week probably will be somewhere here, open here, for example. And if I take that position, I leave my stop loss just above this day, 80 pips, and I'll be looking down for at least the first take profit will be 181 pips around 129.12. Then the second take profit will be the same distance from here to there. I just match here, as you can see the purple line. That's the one I'm aiming for. Took about 400 pips and 80 pips risk, 400 pips reward. Don't just take my word for it. Just see what the market offer on Monday. If we gonna go for scenario one, which is gonna fulfill this area and come back up here again, retest here and go down from there, or scenario two, which is gonna go straight down, not a straight line. It's gonna go like red day, green, red, green, red. It's gonna be that form, hopefully. Easy to spot and easy to trade. Could be tricky a little bit, but that's the two scenario available now. The scenario three is gonna be just consolidate here. I don't see a reason for it. However, the reason I'm saying can consolidate up here, or maybe it will go down here and start to consolidate under this support area, because it done the same thing here, but here it was waiting for the election result, which has been achieved, and now all the buyer get out, most of them, and now the second wave of the buyers get out as well here, and now that's we see no support of pound at the moment. So the weaknesses will be shown more on the next week, because next week the full trader back to their desk, everyone come back from holidays and everyone ready to trade again. Okay, however, this is a pattern. This pattern can be completed very well, so I expect the pullback up to this zone, and I will short it from here. How I'm gonna play that? If I, for any reason, I see the pound is pushing above this high and holding nicely on a 4-hour time frame, I will be long it to this sub resistance area. Then I will wait for any sign of going down. Then I will take it back down to complete. Okay. So far we are here. If I put this here, I don't want to assume that's the bottom. Could be lower. That's why I left it farther away from it. But I'm just aiming for it here. We are 63% of this move down. Okay. So as I said, it could back up again to this area, then it will go down again from here, and this is A, B, C, D, and we'll go down from here. Also, it looks like a butterfly pattern, looks like a harmonic pattern, butterfly. And just to go ahead and search for butterfly as a butterfly, yes, online, and you will find out how much Fibonacci in between point A, ZX, A, B, C, D. Okay. You need to find out how this pattern work, do some research around, and I'm sure you're gonna find a lot of videos explain it to you in details. But that's look for me. That could be the play. The that could be the play next week. We will see bound coming back up again here to retest this resistance area. Then it will go down from there. We still have about 20 trading days before the deadline of Brexit, which is the end of this month. So we still have about 20 days, trading days. So you calculate all this information, you put them all together, and you look for high probability trade. Who is going to be showing off on Monday? If we have a green candle here, I will expect myself to be long up to this area. Then I will be exiting here full position. Then I'm waiting for break to retest to go back down, and so on and so forth. Because this pattern it will be completed if we have a move up on next week. If we didn't have that move and we're still seeing red candles, well, you can short it, but just a trail you stop. Don't hope for it for very long, because you can come up here, come to before the end, before the bottom, and do that and complete the pattern and go down. So I would be shorting it, and I will be very cautious to not to leave anything on the table. I'll be trailing it until it hit me. Then I will wait for return back up to complete this pattern. Or if it's not going to complete the pattern and I see it keep going down, we break that low, look for retest even a little bit higher to this area, and we will take the trend down to this area. I'm talking about 400 bips range. If I, for example, if I short just, if say, okay, I will short it below this here. Okay, I will short here, right here. Another 220 pips target will be breaking that low. If we break that low here, we break that blue line, which is a support and resistance all the way back in the past, and probably we will go down to this area. This is definitely long setup should be taking place at this place, at this support, because that indicating we are on wave one here. That's wave one. Then we're looking for wave two, which will end here. Maybe we'll go a little bit lower, consolidate, and go higher again, and break this resistance area because we tested once. Probably we're gonna do it second time. We already have one here. Didn't really reach it. Maybe we'll wait for the second one to go down. Then we'll see another try to break it higher. So much opportunity. If you are really a wise trader, you should focus on one pair to trade. Really, US is gonna be hot next week. UK got nothing to do until the end of this month. Okay, we got 20 days or less trading days available for us to trade this pair. Only focus on this one. Okay, that's the play for me next week. Probably Monday I'll be watching, and if I see that starting moving as I planned, check. Qualify to trade it, yes, I will take it. If it's not, I'll stay away until it show me more direction. As I said, come back up here, go down from here. Scenario two, actually keep going down and break this area, retest and going down to fulfill my 400 bips. Come back again, try to test this trend line here, price action, then we should see push down here, then after that go back up. I'm talking about 1,000 pip. If you play it right, you could risk if you risk only 200 pips overall and you make 1,000 pips, that's a good deal for me. Okay, moving on to the next. Go back to gold. As you can see, gold, I was talking about this area last before the year over. I said I'm worried about stock will be profit taken and we should see gold up here. It did actually fulfill that position. However, on the following days, yesterday I was talking, or the day before, I was talking about gold to come down here. If we break this area, I will be shorting it. If we break high, I will long it. Wish it was here. However, I didn't yet start trading. I didn't long or short gold at all because I'm waiting for next week. Because this week is all moving because of the news, really, guys. Because what happened between US and Iran. Okay, what happened between US and Iran could take us 2020, a dark year, dark decade, to go for a war. What that gonna do for the stock? We are at the highest of 2019. Okay, think about it. This candle is 2019. Okay, so you see this candle is this whole 2019, and we close somewhere here, halfway, almost. Now we back up again. We're only the second day of the year. Today is the third day of the year. However, we see one candle here, and we see we are coming back to the highs. That's a bullish price action on the bigger time frame. All this consolidation area because the stock was all-time highs, and that's why I was worried about this area. A lot of people try to short it from here. I didn't expect it to be short because the price action you can see is actually trending higher, higher lows until we consolidate here, and we broke. We broke it, go green day, and as soon as you see this green, the other day you just keep pushing up. You should have jumped in a trade, but I wasn't ready yet to jump in yet. So I will expect gold hopefully this weekend will show me some pullback. Then I will buy it from there. Okay, I need a discount. at least at these highs here. All this area, I need a discount here to come back up. It's gonna do a rotation like so, then we will break higher. All you need to do to watch in the lower time frame, look for these patterns to break higher. Gold, it doesn't move in some harmonic patterns, the butterflies and all this stuff, because most percentage of gold move on a stock. Okay, so the stock move down, gold move up. Very simple. Stock down, gold up. Yen up. Aussie down. New Zealand down. US up. Okay, why? Because the safe haven. Go the safe haven gold, yen, US dollar. That's the safe haven. Swiss, but not much people really trade Swiss. They don't trust it anymore after what happened between Swiss and Europe. Anyway, expect that to come back down here, give me some discount, then I will look for evidence of going back up. I will take it definitely because we have 1, 2, 3 days, 4, 5, 6 days up here. We consolidate down. Now we hold this area very well. This is Constitution buying money here. This is Constitution buying power. Is a good discount. We went once, popped up, they refilled the rest of the positions, and now we see this up here. Why they traded? Because when they risk off a stock, here's a stock bag, they move the money to gold, to yen. Okay, when stock back on risk on, they move the money back to the stock from gold, from yen. So that's like a balance, yeah. Money moving from here to here, going back here to here, cash in the middle. Sometimes they cash the profit and they go again and they cash the profit every time they make the jump between asset to asset. They take the percentage of the profit to the cash in the middle and push it back to another pair, another risk on, risk off, risk on, risk off. That's the market. That's why I see the market is waving, wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down. On the low time frame, you see waving, 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 waving. It does. They don't do orders in one day. No, they're always active in the market. There's always like algo. They're always trading for them. All you have to do is just give the command that we move from here to there. If the price starts keeping going down, we move our assets percentage wise, not everything. Say like 20% move back to gold and yen. Put 10% on yen, 10% on yen, and 10% on gold, for example. Then when you see gold start losing momentum, they move this percentage back to the stock. And that's how it is the market really. Move between two sides. Risk on, risk off, risk on, risk off. And they cash the profit in the middle. They made 10% on gold. They cash maybe 5% and they increase their positions on the other side of their trading plan. Okay, I'll stop here because I get everyone get confused. So let's get back to the topic itself. Gold, let's see gold to go down here. However, overall, I expect it 1,600 to be rich very, very soon. Very soon. Because now as I said, we tested so many times here. We're coming back here, strong momentum, very strong momentum. You can see, unlike this one, a lot of cold feet, really. This one is just one shot. Only one day break, only one day break here, like resting. It was a trap, you know. You have to wait for more evidence to long it, and you're taking the risk and you leave your stop loss below here, here, right here. You enter here, the next day you see that green day. That's like crazy, you know. Then you go for the next, for the next, for the next. But up to here, I expect a lot of profit taken, and everyone maybe before the market close, they're gonna exit their position because they don't know what's gonna happen over the weekend, and you don't have control over your assets. So wait for gold to give you some discount, then you long it from here. That's my bias on gold is long. Uh, Here you go, same story here. We coming back again. Here we come back again to the same area. We broke here this support. we'll come back strong, and we pull back again, and we'll come back strong to it. So I expect next week we're gonna do a small pull back here, and we keep going up to where the first target 87 and the high of this green candle, then possibly all the way to where it all started, the big push down. Come back up here, retested, just like oil. Then we'll go down again, maybe, or we'll just do some rotation, then go back up again. That's if pound USD getting weaker, this pair is going to be up. Okay, guys. Percentage wise, if euro itself getting weaker, if euro getting weaker, then we looking to be careful here, because if euro getting weaker with pound, then this pair is going to be just small movement. Really, it's not going to do much. However, if euro is showing some strength and pounds going down, then this pair is going to skyrocket for its moving like 150 bips. 150 bips is a big deal on this pair. Okay, going to move on to the next. I don't want to make this video very long. Don't worry about this. Yen, as you can see, yen is strong. We break this aha, we broke this low. That's very good, but we pulled back really quick. So kind of like indecision here. We are on a support area. We broke it, and we come back, rotate, then we break higher, rotate again, we broke higher. Now we're coming back down. If you look to it, it looks like that's a price action for move down, very much indeed. It's just looks very good. There's no looking mistaken. It doesn't look like it's just a pull back and continue. We really saw a big sharp down move and pull back up again, and we actually pushed more down. So maybe next week, with the risk off, we're gonna see that breaking that low, and everyone will be like, wow. Everyone will expecting to see the same here, the same consolidation here, but I don't think so, because this one, it got its reason. The reason is we were waiting for the election to complete, which we did. We break out before the election a few days, and we went. Yeah, but now the election is complete. We know the result and everything. We have 20 days, trading days, to see what's going to happen. Maybe it's going to go down here and do 1, 2, 3, and we'll break lower. Okay, very high probability trade to go down here, retest this area, and wait for pullback to retest this breakout and continue down. Pullback to retest this big area down here and go down again to this support area. And if we still have the the risk off in the market, probably going to go a little bit lower. So watch out for that. That is going to be very nice trade. I'm looking forward to trade it. So for example, if next Monday I will trade from here, I will be looking to go down to here. So about 500 pips, say 500 pips. My stop loss will be 200 bips at least. Here we go, 180, make it 200 bips. Here you go, 200 bips, and you're risking 200 for 500 bips. Nearly 1.5 to 2-1. So yeah, and yeah, just wait for it, because risk off at the moment. So yen is gonna get strong, as gold getting strong, yen getting strong too. So gold getting strong, yen is getting strong, yeah, Swiss getting strong, was getting weaker, New Zealand getting weaker. Sorry guys, Aussie getting weaker, and what else? CAD getting weaker. So watch out for this, okay? There's always whoever who's strong, he equals the weaker. That's how the market is. There's a balance in the market, guys, okay? And what else? Aussie. As you can see, Aussie is weak, of course, because you see Bound is pushing up. It's a green candle. It's going to create a close green candle. So that big push down, the weakness of Bound, come back up here. Probably is going to go down again if we have some okay news for this weekend. See if they're going to de-escalate between US and Iran. We'll see how it go. Okay, moving on to the next. New Zealand as well. New Zealand, I will just wait for this to show me some direction. If you start to consolidate sideways equally, I expect it to go up again. Okay, but if we start to consolidate and go a little bit like that up to here, I'll be looking to short it on breakout. Other than that, I'm not gonna trade inside this one. It's not recommended. Wait for it to get out of an empty area so you can take advantage of. Don't trade inside this area because you're gonna get killed here. But if you leave this fighting area, if it goes like that and we have this trend line, if it's respecting that trend line, well, we draw a trend, a channel, come back to the channel, do this, continue down, retest, then that's where your trade is. This is your trading zone, and your take profit will be nearby bust here. Like this is a nearby. If I take this trade itself, if we come up to here, for example, I will maybe enter here at this area, for example. Oopsie. Talking about the next bust is about 350 pips. It will be worth it trade if you do it correct. But if you play in the middle, you're going to lose more than 500 pips altogether. If you wait for it to show you some pattern and everyone else looking at this pattern, okay, they're waiting for it to break. When you're waiting for it to break, everyone will jump. When everyone jump in, the price will really show you some moves, you know. Okay, Euro New Zealand, as expected, is holding this area, is pulling back up now slowly. Maybe it's gonna do this, consolidate here a little bit, break higher maybe, go down again. We'll see how's New Zealand doing. If New Zealand doing good, Euro is gonna go down. Okay, so New Zealand, if New Zealand going doing good, because New Zealand now I will show you now, later on in an index. CAD, obviously CAD is strong, as you can see. Oil today was booming because of what happened between US and Iran. Everyone expecting oil to be high because high probability war conflict is going to happen. So hopefully nothing is like that is going to happen. I don't wish that happen at all. That to be happen at all. And regardless of the market if it's going up or down, I will be trading it fine. But I don't like to be someone else get hurt. Hopefully nothing like that. Hopefully Trump will be a little bit mature person not to do that, or Iran itself. They need to find a way to fix these issues between themselves because it's ridiculous and we are in 21st century, guys. Come on. There you go. Clean it a little bit. So I just drew that a long time ago. Looks like it's working, but not fully. Anyway, so wave one, pull back, and we continue. Probably gonna do that. Pull back and continue. Watch out for this area to take profit. If you're gonna do that, you're probably talking about if that breakout, you probably trading next week from here, from the breakout. And if you want to short it for 4 days, up to 4 or 5 days coming up, maybe 400, 500 bips up to this area here, about 500 bips, and you're gonna be risking above this trend line 150 bips above this candle. Okay, Swiss, I don't like it. I'm not gonna trade it. I don't recommend you for you to trade it because it doesn't move much. If it move, it's gonna kill you. So here you go, euro just collapsed back down because dollar was strong since the week started. As you can see here, popped up here, didn't really last long and just pushed back down. Watch the dollar index, DAXI. So watch that to come back down here. This is a good area to long, good support. Probably is gonna break this next week and come back up again. Try to retest this area. Will be like a cup and handle. Looks like here you go. You look a cup and handle, or wait for this pattern to complete. Look like a butterfly pattern. So maybe 12,800. That could be the next target. We're gonna see one here, come back up, do this, do that, consolidate, try to retest, and go down. Okay, guys, traders. Okay, quick look on the index. As you can see here, bound is still holding this area. However, we have a push down, retest, and we keep going down. We have here euro. It's popping up today. Got a green candle. It's gonna close on Friday green. Got dollars green. Got yen green. Engulfs all this 6, 7, 8 days back there. Got New Zealand is weak because its dollar is strong. Pound we talked about. CAD is strong as the oil is pushing up. Aussie is weak since we have risk off the stock. And Swiss, as you can see, consolidating similar to euro. So you can see, look, I will just share some with you here, guys. Does this really interesting because you see here Swiss is just similar to euro of the moves, they kind of like they don't move much, and you got yen as well, does the same things sometimes. It's like indecision going on, always up and down, then close almost as is open as a dodgy. So indecision a lot going on between these three currencies: euro, yen, Swiss. The rest of the currency, when they move, they hold their value. But those guys, they don't, as they open, as they close, as much as possible, close to the same price. So as you see here, from this area to this area, how many, like nearly 10 days, and we're still in the same range. You know what I mean? So here you have it. Next week, news. We have this weekend. We have here this weekend. We have this talk about what could happen. Here you go. Here we have CAD or CAD members, pound and US. There's going to be some movement over the weekend, so be careful. And it's going to be too late. I don't know. I will be apply that video. Hopefully you'll see it before. But there's only 45 minutes left. Anyway, so go Monday. High impact in news. Go US, Aussie, and US again, and Aussie and US. So it's like US is really strong. You go NFP. It's going to be strong week for US, and I expect that US this year is going to do so much the first quarter. Okay, so from Jan to March, probably is going to see a lot of movement on US stock and currencies and what else? Option, future. They're all going to move because we are going the first quarter with a problem already, potential a war, which is really we're worry for everybody, really. No Europe, no Europe, none of the countries or major countries they don't want to war at all. No one wanted, no one. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Just I want to let you know as well, please, that yeah, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, and join the Telegram group. I will leave it in the comment area. I will leave my address. You can join there. I will leave some ideas. I'm planning to increase my visibility on this group, and I will try to do every day London session live trading, and that will be every day from 8 till 12. So go a few hours, and I will explain anything. You can talk to me live, and I can explain anything you would like to know in trading. Okay, guys, thanks very much for watching, and have a great weekend. Take care. Bye bye.